Hey YouTube, so today this is gonna be the second video in a row I have of Verdi, my green tree python, but she pooped today, and so today's the day she has to get clean, and so I took her out. So here she is. She's my little Jayapura green tree python. I got her from Signal Herp from Rico. And she's so cute. And sadly, Rico at Signal Herp is battling cancer, and so I definitely recommend you visit his page, and I'm going to put a link below to his foundation where you should donate a couple dollars. Anything helps because he's, fighting one of the most aggressive forms of brain cancer. And he's just an awesome guy, and he definitely does not deserve, having such a disease. But, yeah, I got her back in February. And she's about, 2 feet long or so. And she's 110 grams from my last weigh-in with her. And so I can start handling her a little bit more. With green tree pythons, the biggest thing is you're going to want to keep your hand nice and open and not restrict any of their movement and let them move. If you're going to, want a snake that you can move its head, a green tree python is not for you because you can actually damage their spine if you forcibly move them in any way, kind of, when they're this little. But here she is. She's super pretty. She's actually really tame. She's never bitten me. And she has to be cleaned once a week. Like, I can put my hand here and she just kind of looks at it like, what is it? And then she just goes on my hand. But I love her, and she has a nice stripe down her back, as you can see. So that's going to turn blue, hopefully, when she starts turning green, which there's no apparent sign of her turning green, sadly. I can't wait. But at the same time, I can wait. I'm kind of like, I love baby snakes, but I also love adult green tree pythons, so it's kind of like a tie. I don't know, I love her the way she is right now, and I think I'll love her forever. She's an awesome animal. She's one of my favorites in my collection just because I've always loved green tree pythons. But I've always wanted to wait until I was ready to own such a beautiful animal that required such specific humidity and temperature requirements. And I really lucked out because I've always read that green tree pythons can be somewhat aggressive when they're little because they've had a bad rep because they were wild caught in the beginning. But babies can be a little bit defensive, but I really lucked out. Verdi has never tried to bite me. I can let certain people handle her who know to be gentle, and she's never bitten them. The only time she bites is at feeding time, and she's never gotten me. She just bites the mouse. And she eats one fuzzy mouse a week. Sorry, that was her perch coming. And so she's actually going to be going into the big tank when that tank right there, when she gets bigger, but she's nowhere near as big enough to be in that type of cage without being stressed out. But there's Verdi, and for those of you who do not know why I named her that, let me find the book. I keep knocking things over. It's kind of bad. There's a book called Verdi. It is about a little green tree python. It's the cutest little book ever. And it's based off a little green tree python that doesn't want to grow up. And so I just had to name her Verdi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think anyway, really. So yeah, YouTube, that's her. I'm sorry it's 2 videos in a row of her. And I'm sorry I wasn't here much of the week and I haven't made a new video in a couple days because school really was crazy this week. And I also had driving school like every single day except for tonight. And then I'm actually getting ready. I think I have to go out somewhere. I don't know where I have to go, but I have to check my schedule. But there's Verdi. And thanks YouTube. Comment, rate, subscribe, and suggest videos that you might want to see of any of my animals. If you don't know what animals I have, go to my channel and check out my reptile collection video. And it has every single one of them except for Serendipity, my baby carpet python, which is up there. So yeah, thanks YouTube.